Guys, it's Doorbell Dave, and we're back with another How to Beat the Terraria Boss. Okay. To beat, we're doing Skeletron, and I had trouble trying to beat Skeletron. I did, but I was having trouble. He is the hardest pre-hard mode boss, in my opinion. So, to kill him, what you first have to do is you have to make an arena for him, not just the dungeon. Many people do that, but you have to extend the dungeon. The entrance, you have to make an arena. You have to make a flat surface, and then I recommend you use those campfire things because they heal you, or the blue torches found in the dungeon. Those heal you too. And armor, this might sound crazy, but you need meteorite armor to kill Skeletron. Skeletron is really hard. He's that hard. You need meteorite armor. You can have tin boots or titanium boots, but for a helmet and a chest plate, you need meteorite. Then for weapons, what I did is I made I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong, the Molotov cocktails. You have a torch, 5 silk. You need a loom and a keg. You need 10 mugs of ale from the keg. And then a torch and 5 silk, and that'll make the Molotov cocktail. That'll make 10. I threw 9 at him. I tested one out first, but I threw 9 at him, and it really took down his damage. They're really powerful, and when you're fighting Skeletron, I recommend you use those. Then I have a beekeeper. You can use the beekeeper, a blade of grass, or a blade of grass. You might not get the fire greatsword. If you do, then great, use that. But the blade of grass and the beekeeper I recommend you have the beekeeper, even though the blade of grass, I recommend you have the I don't know what you should have. The blade of grass has 29 attack damage, while the beekeeper normally has 23 or 22. Or 21, I don't know. So, you use those, and you should have the thing on, you should have either a nasty one, a demonic one, or a legendary one. I used a demonic beekeeper with 9 Molotov cocktails. Many people say that you should use guns and bows in this fight. You shouldn't. You should just use and when I was talking about the wall of flesh, you need crowd control for that. You don't for this, because there's only one thing. There's 3 things: the hands and the head. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a reference to Pokemon. I don't know if you've heard of this. Have you guys heard of the Pokemon trainer Buried Alive? You might have, you might have not. And he has 2 Pokemon called the White Hands. And those hands remind me of that. When I think of Skeletron's hands, the first 2 things I think of is Gaster from Undertale, WD Gaster, and Buried Alive. So, So after you do that, his hands will hurt you badly, and you should have healing potions or less potions. I recommend healing potions, but you should use healing potions. His hands will. They don't really go up. They stay down where you are, trying to get you. They'll cross and they'll cross and they'll sweep along the floor of the arena, and you have to try to jump over them. Like that, like there isn't any other defense other than killing them, and when killing them, you still have to jump over them. Like, don't kill them. Don't try to aim on the hands. Aim for the head, not the hands. You have to jump over them. Like, they do a lot of damage, and you can't just kill them. They have lots of health. So another thing is you could have rocket boosters, rocket boots, and a cloud and a balloon. Those are so helpful when jumping over his head and arms. And Skeletron has 2 phases. One phase, and he alternates between these phases. One phase is where he just tries to get his hands to get you. And then another phase is when he twirls his head along the floor, along the ground. Okay. So when he's trying to get you with his hands, use the jump over him. And when you first start, right when he spawns, throw the Molotov cocktails at him. You have to throw all of them at him. And then after that, you just swing your sword. Do not use a gun or a bow. Just keep swinging your sword and healing yourself. And Skeletron is very powerful. He's so hard. So you guys have to really stay on your guard and know what to do. You have to do a lot of things a lot. It's kind of like, this is the same thing. He has the same movements, and you have to do the same thing to him as you do to Okrim. Like, they're the same thing, except Okrim has more health and more attack damage. Okrim doesn't have arms, but he does have the phase. He does have phase. Skeletron's phase 2. He does have that. He has phase 1 just without the arms. And Skeletron, you have to do a lot of stuff. And many people say to use guns and bows and arrows. I keep telling you this. You cannot use those. Just Molotov cocktails. If you have 50, then you're gonna nail this. I only use 9. If you have 52, you're gonna kill him. I guarantee it. If you actually give it something, give it your best, and you have a lot of Molotov cocktails, you're gonna beat him. like the most important thing in this fight are the Molotov cocktails. Your arena, your armor, and the Molotov cocktails. You have to have those things. So thanks for watching, and I wanted to give you guys a disclaimer. I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of moving, so I have to pack stuff in boxes, and I don't have a computer. I only have that little microphone and headsets, gaming headsets. So once I move, I'll have a lot more things, and I'll make a lot more videos because I'm gonna have chickens and horses. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later with another one of these videos. Bye.